have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bremo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Receivers are bunched together. First play, looking to throw it. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And it's good for a first down at the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Dawgs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. They'll toss it to the right side. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Dawgs move into the red zone. Here's the handoff. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense offense threatening now. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. He's past the marker and still going. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Score! after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Touchdown, crimson tide. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They mix it up with a run. Fights through the tackler.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Snags a quick throw. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. Dawgs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Tie. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He's going to take off. The ball is loose. Scooped up for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's got it again. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting with the defender. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Turns it loose downfield. This time it's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's complete. What a grab here the sideline.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And he make it to the marker. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Dawgs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Pirates now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason, in the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Pitch made on the left side. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver wide open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Zips it down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Makes the grab. It's Randall. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They're bringing down to the 47. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Alabama comes up with the run quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. He's going to hand this off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Refuses to go down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. The senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard run. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep again. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finding some room at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Run for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Runs through the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Touchdown time as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kick is a squib kick. Oh, the ball on the ground. The kick team grabs the ball. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment.